Hi, and welcome to my DIY kitchen makeover series. I'm Deja, and in this video, we're going to show you how we made our kitchen countertops from scratch. So keep watching to find out how we got granite countertops for under $150. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Menards has high resolution laminate countertop pieces, and you can basically build your own to get a custom counter for a fraction of the cost. However, they all come with the built-in little backsplash there that you see. And problem is, we have a little breakfast bar area where you can sit with your little chairs, and they didn't come with pieces without that backsplash. So this would not work for us. However, they did have laminate sheets for a very affordable price, and so that's what we decided to go with. These laminate sheets do come in many different sizes and colors. So we chose the color Leche Vesta, and we chose the sizes that we needed for our countertops. We went ahead and ordered those in store and shipped them to the store for free. And then we came back, picked them up, and it is time to get started. Okay, so we started with removing our old countertops, and I can go ahead and drop a picture on there so you can see what they look like beforehand, but we removed those and tossed them out because we're going to be making our own, and it's super simple. So this is how the countertops look when we first bought the house. This is exactly how the previous owners had it. And then we use some counter paint to like make a granite look. This is how it turned out. It didn't really turn out the best. It worked for the time being, but really I'm ready to scrap this and start over with something fresh, something new. So we're going to go ahead and make our own countertops, and we started with some plywood here, and we took some scrap pieces to like build it up and make it thick like an actual piece of counter. So we assembled it along the sides like this and just put it together. This is how it ended up turning out. So see how thick it is, and we just connected them together to make them look super thick, and it's heavy, and it feels pretty thick. We just went ahead and did this for all of our countertop pieces. And now it's time to put these on. We decided it would be so much easier to just butt these up next to each other rather than trying to create a miter cut. So that's why you see it go straight to the wall, and then the other one is going to butt up right next to that. And that's how we chose to do it. You can do it however you want. This is how we did it for our project, and it worked out perfectly. Another reason we decided to make our own is because I didn't want to have that built-in backsplash piece that usually comes on countertops. I wanted them to be a solid piece of wood. So anyway, we're going to measure out our laminate sheet to the length of our countertop pieces. And for some reason he decided to use this, and it totally jacked up the piece. So please do not do this. Use a knife or box cutter, something that'll score it clean through. For this project, we decided to use some contact cement that we picked up at Lowe's, I believe. But anyway, it helps bond the MDF to the laminate sheet and create a really tight seal. We didn't have any problems with this lifting up. It was perfect. It was solid. It was perfect. So I would suggest using this. You'll want to paint it on both sides. Is what it says on the can. Make sure you're in a really ventilated area because it is very, very strong. After you lay those and sandwich them together, you want to just like do what he's doing. I can't think of what it's called. You want to just like sandwich them together and put pressure on them for a couple hours for them to bond together. And then you'll see him just rounding off the edges and making them clean and smooth. When I did this type of board, I was kind of worried about how these two would meet, if they would blend, but as you can see, there's a crack here and it's just not working for me. So we're gonna just cover it up and start over. This project did not come out anything how I thought it would, but you live and you learn, and on to the next project. So I found this nifty granite countertop contact paper from Amazon. I wish I found it sooner. Could have saved myself the trouble of getting this laminate sheet. And here it is. It literally looks just like granite. That's why I love it. It looks so nice. And it was only $15. I should have started here in the first place. Anyway, I will link this in the description if you're interested. They have different shades. And we're going to go ahead and install this contact granite paper for $15. So you'll definitely want to clean your surface really, really good, as you've seen us do here. Open it up, peel off the sticker, and then peel off your film, stick it on, and get started. It is very, very tedious, and you will get a lot of air bubbles. Make sure you have a credit card or a little squeegee and just squeeze them out. And it's really, really easy to peel off and restick again. Is so easy. This was probably the easiest thing. And again, I wish we would have just started with this in the first place. However, you live and you learn. See, as you can see how easy it is, he just lifted it up. And then we have this little rolly thing that we tried to roll it on, but we found that a credit card works so much easier. But you stick it on real good, and then you just get to working them bubbles out of there. And the best thing about this granite type of pattern is it hides your blemishes so well. Like, you can barely see anything. And when it comes to meeting two seams, let me tell you, I'm going to show you, you can barely even tell. You have to be up on it and literally looking for it to see, because they basically like just melt into each other. This contact paper is really amazing. And no, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just, you know, trying to put you guys on to something. If you're renters or if you're trying to update your kitchen, this is really the way to go. It's super inexpensive and really easy. If you have time and you don't mind tedious work, you can totally upgrade your kitchen for literally like $100 or less. The first section I had my husband do to show me how it works and, you know, how to do it. And now I felt confident enough to do it myself. Again, you'll just clean your surface really, really good. Let it dry. Measure your paper out and literally just get started. If I can do it, literally you can do it. Trust me. Again, just take your time, go slow, work those air bubbles out. And honestly, this pattern is so forgiving that you really can't even see air bubbles if you were to accidentally leave some in. Or if you want to peel it up and start over, you can also do that too, because it's really, really sticky. We found this window squeegee for like window tint, and it works so much better. But I mean, a credit card will work too. I just wanted to show you that. And we noticed the more we did the countertop, we noticed that using a blow dryer to warm it up makes it a lot more like pliable and easy to maneuver. And if you need to lift it up, it makes it so much more easier, as you can see here. So I would recommend using a blow dryer, and I would definitely recommend having a spare pair of hands to help you so it can go a little quicker, but you can also do it by yourself. The ends you just kind of fold over and stick it up underneath, and even with this being plywood underneath or MDF, it literally sticks so well. We haven't had it come up or peel up underneath at all, but even if you do, you can just stick like a staple or a thumbtack underneath because you're not going to see it anyway. Another reason I really wanted to make my own countertops is because I really wanted that square look on the edge rather than the beveled or like circular look like most countertops are, but that's totally my preference. So that's another reason why I wanted to make my own. Now that this is all done, I wanted to show you the difference in the lighting with the daylight with no flash and daylight with flash, just so you can kind of see the difference in how the paper looks once it's all done. It looks so beautiful. I personally really like it, and I think it does look like granite. I love it. I love the way it came out. I love that it was a super cheap, easy DIY project to totally upgrade my countertops for literally a fraction of the cost. It was so easy. I would recommend this to anyone who wants to update their kitchen on a budget, literally. I am still in the works of finishing up my kitchen. The next step is my backsplash. I'm going to be installing subway tile, so if you're interested, stay tuned for that. That should complete my kitchen DIY makeover series. So stay tuned for that, guys, and I'll catch you over in the next video.